You in the danger room. Yeah, you in the danger room. Come on now. It's like a dream.
Hey!
Hello everyone, I'm Gen X Gamer, and with me today is my youngest son, otherwise known as
Savage Nerd Gaming.
And today we are welcoming you to our very first video for My Three Sons Productions. And we've decided to put together a couple of videos for you, and do you want to tell them what they are?
Those three videos are our top three picks, our personal top picks on trips.
Tricky tips
Tricky tips.
for settlement builds. Alright, for our doubling exercise, I've already taken 100 of 4 random items and put them in my inventory, and we're just dropping them down on the ground. Now, to double, we're going to be hitting square, X, circle in rapid succession, as you can see here on the screen. Now, you'll know whether or not you've done it correctly if you've heard that little clunk at the end of the chain of buttons. See how you don't hear it there, but you hear it there. For this next segment, we're going to close out of the picture-in-picture. We're going to go over to the workbench, and we're going to show you that that 100 is now 200. We're going to take those items out, and we're going to double those. This time, be sure to listen very closely for that clunk sound after you've hit the square X circle button in rapid succession. There it is. Now see how we didn't hear it there? There it is again. Excellent. So now our 200, if we've doubled it correctly, should all be 400. And there they are, the top 4. Hello everyone, we're back. Now we're talking about tip number 2, reduce settlement size restrictions. And tell us more about that is my other son.
Hello everyone, now let's get started. You'll see here we're at the workshop and we're removing all the weapons from our inventory. And we're moving now forward to the weapons workbench. And we're modifying them the best we can. Now because of our previous tip we gave you, you should have enough resources. Now the next step my dad will explain.
Alright, now that we have all those highly modified weapons in our inventory, now we're just going to find a nice location to drop them all in from our inventory onto the ground. And as you can see, each one of these highly modified weapons is going to greatly reduce that settlement size restriction bar. With each one that you pick up, you can see how quickly it moves down. Now, we're not just simply placing these in our inventory again, we're placing them in the workshop. So we're just restoring them to where we originally took them from. And that's why the size bar just keeps moving down further and further. And that's all there is to it.
Thank you for watching.
Welcome to tip number 3, Matt Moves. And with me for this segment is my oldest son.
How you guys doing? Hey everybody, how you doing? So in this segment we're going to show you how to place a wall in any building that really won't let you put a wall there. As you can see, trying to put the wall in, it's not going to let you. But we got a tip that will allow you to do that. Hey guys, so what you're going to do is take any mat from your workshop and the wall of your choosing, and you're just going to take that mat and put it right up to the wall. And when you select the mat, it will select both of the items. And due to the physics of the game, it's going to be going off the mat, not the wall. So you can place the mat in the house, and as you can see, it's not going to say you can't put it there because it's going off the mat. Set it down, delete the mat, and you have yourself a perfectly working wall.
And there you have it. Easy as that. And we're back! So here, similar to just moving the mat and selecting a wall, etc., here we're selecting an entire building and all of its contents. And you can move your entire building, you can move your entire settlement if you're not careful when you do a mat move. So you have to be careful when you do that. And here I'm just showing you the inside of the building is full of contents. Now here, If you don't select the building properly, you can see that the interiors will stay motionless while the exterior moves. And here is a more extreme example. I've had this actually happen to myself, where you move the building thinking you have everything, and then you look and there's all your contents. Alright, here we're going to use a map move to create a ceiling in one of our homes in Sanctuary. I've used shack upper floor sections, and they are attached to a wall section and a small floor section, and in front of those, as you'll see here in a moment, is a mat. We're going to select the mat, which will then select all of the other pieces, and we'll be able to move all of them in unison. We're going to take our mat, we're going to take it inside of our little building here in Sanctuary. We're going to find a nice little corner to fit it into, and once it's placed like this, the entire ceiling now is now in place. You can see the edge here, and then we're going to go to the other side and you'll see the other edge as well. And in a moment, my son's going to show you how to do this with doors in Sanctuary.
Alright, so here we're going to put a doorway in one of our Sanctuary houses. As you can see, I've already selected a mat. And for this example, I have a concrete doorway that we will be placing. What you're going to do is get your mat nice up close to this doorway. And then we will select the mat, picking up both items. And just make sure it's nice and flush with your building. As you can see, we're doing that here. And then you'll just drop it. And you have your doorway. There you go.
Because I know war. War never changes.